Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you the incredible story of a stray dog in desperate need, and how our rescue team came together to save his life. I hope this story not only brings awareness to the struggles of abandoned animals, but also inspires compassion and support for the work we do. One evening, just as we were wrapping up for the day, a message arrived. A concerned local reached out to us, explaining that they had spotted a stray dog wandering in a small forest near a residential area. What made this case particularly worrying was the fact that the dog had a long rusted chain tightly wrapped around its neck. The witness said that the dog looked exhausted and distressed, with the chain dragging behind, getting caught in the bushes and trees. It was clear that this dog was in trouble and needed immediate help. Our team knew we couldn't wait. Early the next morning, we gathered our supplies and set off toward the forest. Our priority was to locate the dog quickly, as we had no idea how long it had been wandering and struggling. The forest was dense, and finding him wouldn't be easy. But we were determined. We split into pairs and searched every possible corner, calling out gently and listening for any signs of movement. After what felt like hours of searching, we heard a faint whimper coming from deeper inside the forest. Following the sound, we came across a heart-wrenching sight. The stray dog was there, tangled in the chain, which had become snagged on a low branch. His eyes were full of fear, and he was trembling, too weak to free himself or even attempt to run. The sight was enough to bring tears to anyone's eyes. His fur was matted and filthy, and the chain had clearly been around his neck for a long time, as there were deep wounds from where it had cut into his skin. It seemed he had been alone for days, possibly even weeks, without a proper meal or clean water. His gaze was a mix of exhaustion and desperation, but beneath all that, there was still a glimmer of hope in his eyes as he saw us approaching. It was almost as if he knew we were there to help. Approaching a frightened, injured animal is always delicate work. We knew we had to be gentle and careful not to scare him further. One of our team members knelt down slowly, offering him a small handful of food, while another carefully poured water into a bowl. At first, he was hesitant, his eyes darting around in fear, but hunger soon overcame his suspicion, and he started eating, glancing up at us with each bite. Watching him eat was bittersweet. It was heartbreaking to see how starved he was, but it was also a relief to see that he was willing to trust us, even just a little. Once he had eaten and drank enough to feel a bit stronger, we knew it was time to help him out of the chain. With calm and steady hands, one of our team members carefully untangled the chain from the branches. The poor dog didn't resist, he was simply too tired to struggle, letting out occasional whimpers that tugged at our hearts. After a few minutes, we managed to free him from the tree. However, the chain was still wrapped tightly around his neck, and we couldn't risk removing it right there in the forest without the right tools. We decided that our best option was to take him directly to the nearest veterinary hospital for proper treatment. Carrying him out of the forest wasn't easy, but he seemed to understand that he was safe now. Once we reached the hospital, the veterinarians quickly went to work. Carrying him out of the forest wasn't easy, but he seemed to understand that he was safe now. Once we reached the hospital, the veterinarians quickly went to work. They gently removed the chain from around his neck, cleaning and treating the wounds it had left behind. The doctors estimated that the chain must have been there for a long time, judging by the condition of his skin and fur. They also gave him a thorough bath, carefully grooming his coat to rid him of the grime and dirt that had accumulated. As we watched from the side, it was impossible not to feel a wave of emotions. To see him slowly transformed from a scared, injured dog to a clean, hopeful one was nothing short of miraculous. Many of us couldn't hold back tears. This was exactly why we did what we did, why we got up each day to rescue animals in need. After all his suffering, he now had a second chance at life, and we felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude that we had been able to help him. After the medical treatment, he was given a cozy bed and a warm meal, and he soon drifted off into a peaceful sleep. Likely the first true rest he had experienced in a long time. Knowing that he was safe and that his pain was being tended to was a relief for all of us. We stayed by his side, keeping an eye on him, and it was truly heartwarming to see him relax, no longer weighed down by the chain that had caused him so much pain. Over the next few days, he began to show more signs of recovery. His wounds started to heal, and his spirit brightened as he grew accustomed to being around kind, caring humans. The fear in his eyes was replaced with curiosity, and even a glimmer of happiness. With each passing day, we saw more of his true personality shining through a sweet, gentle dog who, despite everything, was willing to trust again. Rescue missions like this one remind us of the resilience and hope that these animals carry with them. Every dog, every life matters, and every rescue makes a difference. Our goal is to continue saving as many lives as possible, and to provide these animals with the love, care, and safety they deserve. We want to thank each and every one of you for supporting us, whether by watching our videos, sharing our stories, or simply spreading the word. It's because of you that we're able to continue this work, giving these animals a chance to heal and, eventually, find loving homes. Please, if this story moved you, consider sharing this video. Subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and let us know your thoughts. Your support means the world to us and to the animals we save. Every like, every share, every comment helps our mission reach further, touching more lives and bringing hope to more animals in need. Together, we can make a difference, one life, one rescue at a time. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
一张小方桌，有一荤一素。